What we are going to discuss here over the next few minutes is some basic information about a remarkable company that is emerging in the direct sales and network marketing industry. This company, in just a few short months, is already generating quite a bit of buzz with people in their health and weight loss results, but also economically. People are starting to make significant amounts of money in this company. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about VSI, the company. It's really important that I stress as we go through this webinar that there's a timing aspect to what we're talking about here with VSI. In the next 2 years, I truly believe millions of people will know about this company. And fortunately for you, you actually know about it right now. This is the right place at the right time right now. It's important that you recognize that and keep that timing aspect in your mind as we go through this webinar with respect to VSI. Now, the first thing that I want to do before I actually get into information regarding VSI is I want to begin by answering a question. And the question is, why would I be interested in an opportunity like this? Why would I be interested in doing something with a company like VSI? Well, everyone has different reasons, and I would really encourage you to discover what it is that's important to you. What would your ideal lifestyle be like? What compelling reasons could you find to carve out just 6 to 10 hours a week and work with us? Many people join VSI because they want to become financially independent. They want to be able to generate an income where they can live lifestyle at a certain level. Some people want to be able to travel the world. Some people want to be able to purchase their dream home. For others, it's to invest in their child's education. For others, it could be humanitarian efforts. Maybe they want to give to their church or an organization that's important to them. For others, they just want more freedom in their life. They want to be able to retire early. Everyone has different reasons. And the first thing that I would encourage you to do is get in touch with what is important to you. What is important to your family? Where would you like to be in the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years? Because if you can get in tune with some compelling reasons, we've got the vehicle. VSI is the vehicle for you to get from where you are right now to where you would like to be in just the next few years. And so we're so excited about what we have here, the leverage in this opportunity that can take you from where you are to where you want to go. It's an unbelievable situation that we have here. You can live the lifestyle of your dreams because of the nature of this opportunity. Now, there was an article that was done a long time ago in Forbes magazine where Ray Kroc, who was the founder of McDonald's, the McDonald's franchise, was interviewed. He's listed in the Forbes 400, one of the wealthiest families in the world. And they asked him, what is the secret to success? And Ray Kroc said there's really 2 things. Number one, you've got to find yourself in the right place at the right time. Timing is a very important concern when you look at building and developing any type of a business. Your business has to be timely. And then number 2, you've got to do something about it. You have to recognize, obviously, that you're in the right place at the right time, and you have to do something about it. You can't just sit around and do nothing. You have to take action. And so we want you to know that the timing factor is here with VSI. I would encourage you at the conclusion of this webinar, get back with the person who invited you and get your questions answered and take action. Because over the next few years, this opportunity is going to transform the lives of many, many, many people. Now, we have in this company, VSI, all of the variables for success. We have a seasoned management team that really understands this industry, and they have the correct temperament in this industry to build a successful company, ample funding behind the company, a powerful compensation model, training, support, and the timing that we've just talked about, and also products that are affecting people in a dramatic, dramatic way. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and break some of these variables down. Firstly, I want to talk about a couple of our corporate people. Mr. Kent Lewis, who is the president and CEO of VSI, has over 20 years of experience in direct sales, 20 years of experience in this industry, and he's an international expert. He's worked in dozens of countries. He's helped major companies in this industry, companies that have done hundreds of millions of dollars a year in sales, even billions cumulatively in sales, expand on a global scale. So not only does he understand this industry, he understands it on a global scale and how important it is to expand globally into a variety of different markets. And he has that knowledge of how to do this and how to do it the right way. Because of his experience with some of these significant companies, and these are companies in our industry that you've all heard of, he has the knowledge of what to do, what not to do, what direction to go in with respect to the mechanics of running a company and where to stay away, what not to do. And that's very, very important. And another thing that I like to point out is Mr. Lewis has the temperament to run a company. We've all seen in network marketing, sometimes we have owners that maybe they're great in front of a room, maybe they've got a lot of charisma, but they're a little bit crazy with how they do things in their personal life, and they're a little bit crazy with respect to how they run things, and it runs a lot of people off and creates all kinds of problems and can cause a company to collapse. You don't want to build on that type of a foundation. Mr. Lewis not only has the experience worldwide, the knowledge, but the temperament and professionalism to grow a company and help it to be a tremendous legacy type of company. Now, I also want to mention Dr. Charlie Rouse, who is on our VSI Scientific Advisory Board. Dr. Rouse does a lot with our products. He does a lot of speeches and lectures with respect to health and wellness and weight loss. And he is a doctor of natural medicine, a naturopathic doctor. He's also a pharmacist. He's a product formulator. He is an author. He's written many, many articles with respect to health and well-being. He also lectures all around the world. And Dr. Rouse is available to help us to understand better what we can do to be healthy, what we can do to help our bodies to be the best that they can be, and to help in the formulation process of the VSI products. And if you've never caught a webinar by Dr. Rouse or never heard him speak, you really need to, because he's incredible with the way he has the ability to take something very complex and make it very, very simple so that we can understand it. And we have many, many other folks at corporate that, because of the nature of time in a webinar, that we can't get into the specifics and details of everyone's bio. Everyone from our VP of Sales, Mr. Ryan Anderson, to Mr. Paul Frampton, to Mr. Mike Brousseau, to Ryan Lewis in operations. I mean, I could go on and on. Our team at VSI, I would put up against any corporate team in our industry in terms of experience, temperament, professionalism. There is a solid foundation for you to build upon, and the funding behind the company is there. We have a very wealthy investor behind the company, and so you need to know right up front, this is not a company that just was put together in one day. This is a company that has been building, the team has been growing, and you have a very solid foundation on which to build an organization for your future. Now let's go ahead and jump into the products here, because we have some very unique products with respect to VSI, and we are doing things that no one else is doing. Our products have what I like to refer to as the Scandinavian secret. We have a variety of Scandinavian superfruits, I like to call them, fused into each of our products. These are superfruits that grow up in the Arctic Circle. In the Arctic Circle in Scandinavia, where these fruits come from, there are very long, drawn-out winters and very short summers. So these fruits have a shorter period in which to ripen. And there's a natural phenomenon that exists in this region of the world called the midnight sun. For a period of 71 or 72 days, the sun will stay out literally for 71 or 72 days straight. It never sets. So these fruits ripen under the midnight sun. The nutrients burst forth. They're more potent. They're more aggressive. And the medicinal, nutritional, and weight loss properties that these fruits contain are remarkable. They're absolutely remarkable. And so we take these fruits from this region of the world through our agreements with suppliers, and we fuse them into our products, and they have traditional properties in terms of nutrition, but they also have some very unique medicinal and weight loss properties to them as well. And these Scandinavian fruits, specifically the Arctic cloudberry, which is unique to our company, is our secret sauce. It's what differentiates our products from a lot of the other products on the marketplace. Now, I want to come right out of the chute here speaking with you about the VSI weight loss product. And I want this to settle in with you for just a moment. When you look at weight loss and you look at our weight loss product, it is the most remarkable product to hit the industry. When you take this product, what's amazing is it increases your energy. It's a capsule. It takes once a day. It increases your energy. It enhances your mood. It helps to reduce your appetite by 30 to 50%. You just don't have the craving for the sweets or the extra food. You find yourself pushing your plate away quicker. It helps to break down and metabolize body fat. It helps to support healthy blood sugar levels. And this occurs remarkably with only one pill per day. Can you imagine that? One pill per day, and you get all of these unbelievable benefits in terms of weight loss. Now, I want to begin here with respect to why this is important for you. And I want you to put your entrepreneurial hat on right now, your business hat. Why weight loss? Well, it is over a $100 billion industry just in North America alone, and I'm only talking about the supplemental portion of the weight loss industry. It is a gigantic, gigantic industry. And if we can get just a half of 1% of that market, that would make VSci a $500 million a year company. So that is such a big pie, you don't even need a piece of the pie. You could run the knife through the pie and lick the edges of the knife and get wealthy in that size of a market. And it's also important to understand that the reason it's such a big market is because 60 to 70% of the people out there are considered to be overweight. There's an obesity epidemic that continues to grow more and more each year. And also, there's this concept of want versus need. There are a lot of companies out there that sell a lot of different products that are probably really good and people probably need them, but do they really want them? See, in Success Magazine a number of years ago, I read an article that said if you sell what people need, you may make a little bit of money, but if you sell what people already want, if you can give people or provide to people what they already want, you can get rich. And that's what we have when we look at weight loss. If you line up 100 people on the street and you just say to them, hey, I've got an amazing product, new from Scandinavia, it's one capsule a day, one pill a day, and people are losing weight like crazy, it cuts your appetite, how many of that 100 do you think would be interested in that product? Almost everybody, they'll take it from you. And so what we have here is a product that people want. They need it, but they also want it. You don't have to convince or sell or try to pressure them to purchase something that maybe they don't want. They want this product. And when you have a product like this, when we talk about weight loss, when people lose 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 pounds, what happens is you now have a walking billboard. Everyone around that person that knows that person starts asking them, what are you doing? You're losing weight. You look fantastic. How can I get some of that stuff that you're using? It creates a word of mouth frenzy. Folks, I want you to hear me. There have been more millionaires created and more substantial incomes created in the weight loss area, in the weight loss space of network marketing and direct sales than anything else. Period. End of the story. So if you want to be an entrepreneur and develop an income, if you want to put the odds in your favor, you've got to go where the odds are in your favor. And over 60 years, we see a clear pathway now that weight loss produces the most success of anything that has ever come into network marketing. And what's so exciting is that we've got a product here, VSci Weight Loss, that is the simplest, the easiest, the funnest product, one capsule a day. You can just take that product and you see the results very, very quickly. It works on 80 to 90% of the people if they use it the right way. And my goodness, what could you do with something like that? We have a system with this product that is amazing. We've got the product that comes in a bottle, but it also comes in a little foil sample pack. We call it a PTP, a personal trial pack. There are 3 capsules in there. It's enough for 3 days. And what you have the ability to do is sample that product. You can put that sample pack into someone's hand, that personal trial pack. They can take the capsule once a day for 3 days, and they can feel the results for themselves. How duplicatable is that? If you could just ask a person if they have an interest in having more energy, losing some weight, that you have a new extraordinary product from Scandinavia, and if they're interested, you could give them a free 3-day trial pack. Everyone will take you up on that. And when they feel the results on day 1, when their appetite is cut, when they notice that they're eating less, when they notice that they feel better, and even lose a pound or 2 or 3 in that 3 days, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to come back. They're going to want the product. They're going to see the big picture. They're going to want to get involved and start talking to people. So imagine what you could do if you have something this simple, this easy, that produces instant results quickly for most people. What could you do with that? It's absolutely unbelievable. There's no mixing up of diet shakes or anything like that. This is a simple process for us. It is the tip of the spear here at VSci, and it is driving growth like you would not believe in our company. You have not lived in network marketing or direct sales until you've had a sizzling hot weight loss product like this that you can sample to people where they feel the results for the majority of people on day 1. So we're excited about this product. Now we also have an energy formula here at VSci. It's a little powder that comes in a packet. You can throw it in a bottle of water, mix it up and drink it. You can mix it up in a glass of water, and it increases your energy tremendously. It fights fatigue. It's loaded with herbal energizers, whole food energizers, ATP, and when you drink this product, you get results in minutes. In 6 to 10 minutes, this product gives you a natural lift, and the results last for hours, and it's fused with our Scandinavian superfruits, so it's incredibly healthy for you, unlike all the commercial energy products that you see on the marketplace. This is a scientifically advanced, healthy energy formula. We also have a wellness formula. It's a powder. You mix it up the same way you do with the energy, And when you drink it once a day, it gives you all the nutrients and phytonutrients and antioxidants that you need on a daily basis to maintain optimal health. It supports your cardiovascular system, your immune system, and it helps you to fight premature aging as well. So these are the three products that we're driving into the market with to begin with. Our Incredible Weight Loss, which is our flagship lead product with our sampling program. And behind that, we have an energy formula that is second to none and a wellness formula that is second to none. All of these three products encompass the Scandinavian superfruits, which make them unique and give us kind of an interesting, unique competitive edge in the marketplace of health, wellness, anti-aging, and weight loss. Now, when you look at VSI, we have a tremendous compensation structure. I'm not going to get into the complete details of that, but I will just give you a couple of highlights. You can go out into the marketplace with VSI, and you can develop a customer base of preferred customers. And every time those preferred customers order from your website or they get shipped from the company, you earn 20% commission on that. We've got people making an extra several hundred to several $1,000s a month right now just by developing a handful of customers through this process. We have got a pack bonus. When you come in as a business builder with our Power Pack or our Velocity Pack, you can earn anywhere from $50 up to $200 when you bring on board another distributor and help them get started in the business with one of those business packs. We have a dual team commission plan, where as you begin to develop a nucleus of distributors and they gather up some customers and then they develop distributors and it begins to duplicate and replicate, you can earn up to 20% on the sales volume generated by that team. And that can get substantial, ladies and gentlemen. What if you were to go out and develop 5 distributors who each got 5, which would give you 25, who each got 5, it's 125, who each got 5, it's 625. You could have hundreds or thousands of distributors all gathering up a handful of customers and bringing on more distributors, and the volume collectively of everyone, you can earn up to 20% infinitely with no levels. It's absolutely unlimited income, and in this dual team component of our plan, you can make an enormous amount of money. We do have a luxury car bonus where you can earn up to $600 a month to pay for a luxury car of your choice. We have rank advancement bonuses that pay you up to $1 million just for the rank advancement bonus, and there's a whole lot more. I would encourage you, get back with the person who invited you to learn more about the compensation structure. We have videos on the compensation plan that can help you to learn more, and documents as well. Suffice to say that whether your goals are to make an extra $300, $400, $500 a week, whether you want to make $10,000 or $20,000 a week or more, you can accomplish that in the VSI marketing plan. There's literally no ceiling over your head in terms of income when you look at our plan. We have a system for you, regardless of what your background might be, regardless of how successful you may have been in network marketing or direct sales or in general in business in the past. We have a system that is simple and duplicatable. All you have to do is connect with the products and believe in them. Then invite people to review the tools that we've got. Invite them to sample the product and get them going. If you can sample the product out, if you can share with them tools like this type of webinar or a conference call, or if you can share with them some literature, the tools do the majority of the work for you. The product does the heavy lifting for you. You sample the product, you get them plugged into the tools, you get them enrolled, and you begin to teach them how to use these tools, and your business can replicate and duplicate and grow like crazy. And we've got people that have come in that have got no business experience whatsoever, that in a relatively short period of time, they've got dozens of customers, they've got dozens of distributors replicating and duplicating, and their weekly incomes are staggering what's happening here in this company, folks. And so, again, I want to bring you back to the concept of timing. When you look at our products, when you look at our company, when you look at the life cycle of where we are, we have perfect timing. Now, this is something that is important for you to understand. There are 3 stages of growth that any company in direct sales and network marketing will go through. The first stage is called foundation, and this is where 70% of the wealth in that company is ultimately created. Foundation is when a company is just getting started. It's kind of creating the baseline for their growth. In this stage, the company is working a lot of things together. They're working to get their products into the market, the compensation plan. They're starting to bring distributors and customers on. The stories are starting to be developed. In essence, the company is in that foundational stage. And again, 70% of the wealth is created by people that get involved in this stage. Then when a company gets to a point where there's enough people talking about the product, enough people talking about the opportunity, they can go into critical mass and into this next stage, which is called momentum. And in momentum, this is where sales literally can double and triple and quadruple very, very quickly, and the sales explode in the company. And if you were to look at it on a growth chart, the line would be going up almost vertically straight. And about 20% of the wealth is created from the people that are entering in this phase. Remember, foundation is first, then the company goes into a critical mass momentum period where the sales begin to skyrocket. The people that are there in foundation, 70% of the wealth comes there, and then during this momentum phase, another 20% of the wealth kicks in. And then after a number of years of growth, a company will begin to slow down a little bit and they become stable. It's called popularization. A company becomes popularized, and everyone kind of knows about it. The story's out there, and the company will still grow and will still expand, but not at the same rate that it did when it was in its momentum period. And people that enter into a company in its stability phase, about 10% of the wealth is created there. So remember what I said earlier. It's about putting the odds in your favor. You want to put the odds in your favor, and so what you want to do is you want to position yourself in a company closer to the foundation and momentum period, because that's where the majority of the wealth is created. That's where the odds are most in your favor. And guess what? Here's the good news. VSI is in the foundational stages. So you have a chance to be here right now, special moment in time, magic moment in time, right when the majority of the wealth is going to be created. You're sitting right smack dab in front of what is going to happen. I predict that over the course of the next few months in fall here, we're going to pick up a lot of steam. And as we enter into 2013, the first quarter of next year, this company is going to come out and everybody's going to start asking the question, what is going on with this company called VSI? A lot of people will come over to this company. And again, if you're already in place, you stand to benefit from a lot of that. So timing, absolutely perfect. And I want to bring you back as we start getting toward the conclusion of our webinar to have you revisit your reasons. Why would you want to make the effort to do this? Even though you'll start part-time for the most part, that's what most people will do. Why would you want to do this? Do you want to become financially independent? Do you want more money in your life so that you have more options? Money simply just gives you more options, is really all it does. It gives you the options to travel. If you like to travel, you can do that in our business. Maybe you want to build your dream home or the college education for the children or the humanitarian things that we've talked about, or to be able to retire early, have a better quality of life. You've got to connect with what's important to you, but use VSI as the vehicle to take you from where you are to where you'd like to be in the next 2 or 3 or 4 years or 5 years. That's what this is all about. So I would encourage you to get back with the person, reconnect with the person who invited you here, get your questions answered, and make a decision to take action. Decide whether you just want to be a customer or whether you want to build a business and go for some of these compelling reasons that we're talking about here. But make the decision and then take action, because there's never a second chance to get in on the ground floor of something that goes on to become great. There's a window of opportunity. Every day that window closes just a little bit more, and you want to make sure that if the timing is right in your life, that you step through that window and take full advantage of the opportunity that's available to you. And this is what we would encourage you to do. Take action. And so I want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to spend some time with us here on this Saturday. We appreciate you. No matter what you decide, we appreciate the time that you've given us. Now get back with the person who invited you and make a conscious decision to change your life and help us change the lives of so many people, because at VSI, our greatest product is what you become. And that's what we're all about, is changing lives. And so I want to thank you. This is Rick Hager here in New York with this webinar. I appreciate you no matter where you are. And I want to sign out and wish you the best for the rest of the weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll talk with you again very, very soon. Bye for now.